What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Basketball Breakdown channel. Just going to be going over some of the trade deadline stuff that's been going on over the last 72 hours or so. And without further ado, let's get right into it with the Lakers and the Mavericks trade. Kind of took the world by storm. I'm not sure one person in the world seen this coming besides Nico Collins and Rob Pelinka. Uh, on a down low, without shopping or making any other deals, Nico Collins decides to trade Luka Doncic, Maxi Kleber, Markieff Morris to the Los Angeles Lakers for Anthony Davis, Max Christie, and a first round 2029 protected pick. Uh, wow, man. Luka Doncic just led the Mavericks to the finals last year. 2 seasons before that, before Kyrie came in, they were in the Western Conference Finals. It's a crazy move to make out of nowhere like this. I get the conditioning part of being worried about Luka Doncic, but not to the point to where I'm ready to go ahead and just give up my future with him over that, especially when he just averaged 28, 8, and 9 last year and put you in the finals, and you just unfortunately play one of the best teams in the NBA at that time, the juggernaut Boston Celtics, and it was already written pretty much for them to win the title. They had the best team in the league last year. They were stacked. I mean, they had Drew Holiday, Derek White, JT, JB. I mean, Porzingis barely even played, but they had him. I mean, they had a team, man. So I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing the Mavericks lost last year. I feel like if they would have kept Luka and after he came back from this calf injury and they built their chemistry, they had a really good second run of the season to go at, and I feel like they were going to do it and they were going to put it together. And I mean, we've seen it last year. Kyrie and Luka, when they turn it on, and they go. But now you just leave Kyrie with a bunch of great defensive wings and bigs, yes. And Klay Thompson can be streaky and catch that hot streak and give you 25, 30 in a game every 10 games or so now. But in a 7-game series, I'm not sure if Kyrie and AD are going to be able to handle the offensive load, especially playing a team like the Oklahoma City Thunder with SGA the way he's playing and J-Dub, and they'll get back Chet and Hartenstein together, and they can be able to match the bigs from Dallas. And I just don't know if Dallas is going to be able to make it too far. I know a lot of people think that's probably crazy, and they got them making it to the finals most likely this year, if not the Western Conference Finals. But I don't see it, man. I see the defense. I love the pieces. I love the Mavericks roster right now. Gafford, Lively, PJ. You got Najee Marshall still. You let go of Quentin Grimes, but you got back Caleb Martin. You got Kyrie still, Klay. It's a great roster, man. In a 7-game series, at this juncture with the names that I'm saying at the point of their careers, is Kyrie this late in his career going to be able to lead the team over the hump and get back to the finals like Luka just did with them? Of course, Kyrie played a major role in that finals run. I'm not denying that. But Luka was the guy, So now Kyrie has to be the guy. Or if Kyrie's not willing to be the guy consistently, AD has to be the guy consistently. In which both are capable of. They're both superstar players. They're both top-tier players in the league. So on any given night, they could be one of the best guys in the league, especially Anthony Davis with his two-way ability. He's just as good as a defender as Giannis on some nights. So you're getting one of the best defenders in the world and a guy that can give you 25, 24, 25, and 12 a night. So it's a great pickup for the Mavericks. Like I said, I don't know, man. I'm not sure if I'm shopping Luka over conditioning problems when he just led me to the finals last year, and he wasn't too poorly conditioned to do that. And yes, he got blown by a handful of times by Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum and Drew Holiday, and they were picking on him, and it was a matchup nightmare, and Dallas couldn't catch a break because Luka couldn't stay in front of nobody, and when they blew by him, he would never be the guy going out there in a hurry to close out to the help. So, I mean, but that's okay when you're a 39-9 guy. You just led your team to the finals. Nobody expected you and Kyrie to even be there. And he was exhausted, man. He's been working his ass off. Now he learned his lesson, I'm sure. He's going to come back into this season, besides that calf strain. I'm sure he's going to get his shape back, and he's going to be just fine. He's going to be right back to that 28, 9-9, 30, 10-9, whatever you want to say. So, and now he gets LeBron James, and we're seeing what LeBron James is doing recently without AD. I think the Lakers are now 6-1 when LeBron plays this year without Anthony Davis. And last night, he's 40 years old. He's dropping 42, 17, and 8. 5 for 5 on threes. Like, come on, man. At first, I was worried because of the big man situation, but the Lakers found the solution. We had to trade Dalton Connect, unfortunately, but you know what? We got Mark Williams. He's a young guy too, a couple years in the league. He's 7'2", very, very active and athletic around the rim. A great, great lob threat. And as we know, Luka led the league last year in lobs in the NBA. So you give a guy like Luka, Mark Williams, a 7'2" big man. We've seen what he did against Joker the other night. He dropped like 35 and 9. He had like 39 against Jaren Jackson Jr., 31 and 13 against Walker Kessler. Mark Williams is a hooper, guys. He's not the best big in the league, but he can hoop. And he was doing this with LaMelo Ball being out of the rotation, so he's doing this with a bunch of role players and guys that are not great playmakers. Now he's playing with two of the best playmakers, if not the two best playmakers in the NBA currently. Well, Jokic is definitely the best right now, sorry. But the 2 and 3 with Luka and LeBron, two of the best IQ players in the league right now, come on, man. That's just, it's going to be work. It's going to be some crazy work. I have a feeling that we're going to turn it on. LeBron's already doing massive, massive work by himself right now in the last few games without AD. So when Luka comes back, I'm sure they're going to mesh just fine, especially when we got bigs now. Vanderbilt's looking fresh and healthy. He's out there playing amazing defense. He's a great hands-on ball guy. He's everywhere. He's always fighting for rebounds. You got to love Vanderbilt. If he can stay healthy, it's a big part of it too. We also get Christian Wood back. Yeah, man. I have a really, really high hopes for this Lakers team this year. If not the finals, which I'm not going to get too over my head, but I do definitely see a ceiling of like a conference finals run for us, if not the finals. I'm not sure if any team's going to be able to take out OKC this year, so that's why I kind of want to limit it to the conference finals. But man, it's a crazy, crazy trade, crazy scenario. Anthony Davis is with Kyrie Irving, Luka Doncic is with LeBron James. What an off season. All right, guys, you have any comments, just please let me know down below, or any questions, like, comment, subscribe, and come back for the next one.